Hi there everyone! Welcome back to the table yet again, and joining me today is King of Tokyo, created by Richard Garfield and published by eYellow. So when I look at a game, especially for a review, I always try to look at the game's complexity, its replayability, and then assess its overall value. Do you get your money's worth for what you're getting in the box? So, without further ado, let's dive in. King of Tokyo has a very simple objective. Be the King of Tokyo. How do you become the King of Tokyo? Well, you either kill all other players or monsters in vicious, brutal, bloody combat, or you amass 20 victory points. Very straightforward. Two simple objectives, and that's it. You win. You don't even have to be in Tokyo to win. That is the crazy thing about this game. You can win without ever having set foot in Tokyo. Impossible, probably, very unlikely, but doable, depending on how the rounds and the turns play out. This game is designed for people 8 and up, which means that a lot of younger kids can not only get into this game, but it also just increases the breadth of people that can play this game as well. And over the Christmas holidays, a lot of my nieces and nephews were asking me did I have this game? Did I bring it with me? Can we play it again? So clearly, people who don't play a lot of board games, who have a chance to sit down and play this game, obviously A, understand it, and B, really enjoy it. Which is great for me because I encourage people to play as many board games as possible. The board elements themselves are very straightforward, not a lot of loose pieces, so the game setup doesn't take very long, and the card mechanics that you get in this game are very straightforward, with the exception of maybe a couple of the token cards you get, like maybe Shrink Ray or Smoke Cloud, but even then, those are fairly straightforward and can be mastered after a single gameplay. If you're a board game veteran, this game will not challenge you. So now we look at the replayability of this game. And I would say that this game has a very high replayability. Not only does it allow a lot of younger kids to play this game, again, 8 and up, but also the fact that there's other expansions as well. So you've got King of New York, which is a standalone expansion, but then you have the Halloween, Charged Up, Powered Up, and all these other types of expansions that introduce new cards and new monsters to either the King of Tokyo or possibly the King of New York. I don't have any of those expansions myself, so they might carry over to King of New York, but I'm not sure exactly how they fit in. If you guys know whether or not they're compatible, please let me know in the comments below, and I will look into investing them and incorporating them into future gameplays like this. But the fact that the game is very simple to play, it's very easy to master, it has a large age range for people who can play this game. So when you have that as part of your core build for the game, you allow more people to sit down at the table and enjoy it. And it can accommodate up to 6 players as well, which is fantastic. So it's a game that can have a lot of players, and a lot of those players can be younger children, which is a phenomenal combination, especially when you're trying to introduce children into board gaming. This is a great entry point to do that. So, do you get your money's worth when you invest in this game? Absolutely. I will say one of the major drawbacks for a game like this, though, is the numerous expansions. If you're a completion freak like I am, when a game comes out with expansion upon expansion, you feel compelled to go out and buy more. And when you're getting either a monster or two with a couple of extra cards, sometimes you might feel like the expansions aren't necessarily worth your money. That's why I haven't invested in them, because I just haven't been able to justify that cost. But having both King of Tokyo and King of New York as standalone games in their own right are fantastic. Now, this is a very simple game, as I mentioned earlier, which means that perhaps more veteran board gamers might not appreciate the simplistic approach to King of Tokyo, and if you're more inclined for deep strategy games, then by all means, jump on those bandwagons, believe me. I've got some downstairs as well that I'll be breaking out later on, but as a good entry point to board gaming, when you're paying about $35, $40 for a game like this, you really get your money's worth. I feel anyway. But of course, let me know in the comments what you guys think of King of Tokyo, King of New York. Let me know what your thoughts are, and be sure to subscribe to my channel, of course. It allows me to keep creating content for you guys. All my social media handles will be linked for you in the description below. Just check out down there. Also, be sure to hit that bell icon. Now that's a post notification. By clicking that, you're going to receive notifications for when I upload new content, which is great for you guys, because then you can run over to my channel right away and get your fill of my zaniness. But please let me know what you guys think of King of Tokyo in the comments below, and let me know what games you think I should be tackling next, what kind of games you want to see. Stay tuned for future content. I know we've got a lot of great stuff lined up for you guys. Stay tuned, and we'll see you all at the table next time.